Oh, 1,000%. We're, your hairstylist. We're your confidant. We're your best friend. We're a pastor at times. We pray with you. We cry with you. There's things that people tell their stylists that they've never shared with anyone. I feel like if there's a real trust that you give someone when they even do your hair, there has to be a level of trust there. So I think with that level of trust comes, room for open communication. It depends on who you're talking to. If I'm being, professional, we're gonna be in West Hollywood. If I'm going out with the girls, we're gonna be in Weho. Hi, my name is Florence. Most people call me Flo, and I'm the owner of Taylor Rose Studio, West Hollywood. I didn't want something that said African American salon or, Caucasian salon. I wanted just something that just said salon, because that is very reflective of Taylor Rose Studio. We have 10 hairstylists here, all walks of life, all race, color, creeds, and we're much of a reflection of West Hollywood as any business could be. It's like my judge-free zone. If I have foil on my hair, I know in West Hollywood, I can walk down the street and no one will even look at me. They'll say, oh, look at that new fashion. Yes, sis, live your life. So I love that part about West Hollywood, I love all of West Hollywood. What people know about West Hollywood is that it's LGBTQ friendly, right? Almost like a Mecca. But also, it is a very strong Russian and Jewish community here as well. So we service everyone. I won't call us a melting pot, but I'll call us more like a pot of gumbo, because there's so many different parts, but they're all necessary to make this delicious meal, right? And so that is what you see when you come to Taylor Rose. If you walk through here, if you come in here, you feel it. You don't even there's nothing even to be said. It's a feeling, it's an energy. The coronavirus really exposed a lot of holes in the system. And I know, some are doing okay and others are struggling. But one thing I can say is that the Taylor Rose family has rallied around the ones who have needed help. I always like to let my staff know that I'm 100% here for them, that I have a open door policy. They know that they can call me 24 hours a day. They can text, and whatever I can do to help or be of service, I'm always there for them. But it's affected us all. And not only, monetarily, but mentally. It was like pre-quarantine, like Joe Exotic, stimulus check. I kind of miss like that part of the quarantine. And just history, it's just like everything was just coming forward. Dealing with yourself, your own personal issues, dealing with society issues. My family, just thinking about, like I said, I have a little brother on this couch. And I'm scared for you to walk outside, and I know you're a good kid. And, and then boom, riots break out. So here I am, a businesswoman, trying to get this one, overwhelmed, and now we're shut down because everything is in total chaos. But I felt it was necessary. So people were asking me, they're looting by your business, you're out there protesting, because that night when I told you I woke up with tears in my eyes was the first night of the protest. And like I said, I knew it was something in a collective, because I didn't know there was going to be a protest. I was driving down the street downtown. I saw the protest, didn't have anything to do. I had just got off of work. I parked my car, and the rest was history. I was out there every night, 15 days later, every day. And so when it came here and I was part of the protest, I said, well, what if they destroy your stuff? Well, what if they burn down your building? How are you gonna, feel? Well, there's two things, okay? First of all, one, we're gonna get out the way. It's called insurance. These lives cannot be replaced. these buildings can. And I know that's something hard for people to wrap their minds around, and I get it because I own a building. And I told them in that moment that if my building has to be sacrificed so that another child, man, woman, black, white, doesn't have to experience the things that have been taking place, if my building has to be that sacrificial lamb that causes change, that moves a culture forward, then burn it to the ground. We'll rebuild. We'll rebuild. And so the second night, I said, I'm going to go again. And they said, we're coming here to West Hollywood area. And so I came here because I saw what happened the first night. So I printed these signs, and they're still on the windows. And it says that this is a Black-owned business. And it says that we stand with you. And my friends across the street, they're Armenian, and they're a liquor store. And just by seeing what was happening, I knew that they would come for them. So I went across the street to my friends at the liquor store, and I said, here, I printed some signs for you. They say this is a Black-owned business. Now thinking back, I was like, I could have changed it up, but hey, it was in the moment. We had like, a couple hours to get ready. I was like, here. So they put signs in their window as well. And no one bothered our stores. So the community was very territorial about their area. But, I bounce around here all the time. I go and I talk to all the neighbors. I make myself very, very friendly. So when everything started to happen, I almost saw the community coming to me almost for advice, for acceptance, for help. Even the liquor store, like he's Armenian, the owner there, and he knows a lot of people too. He tells people, this is my friend. She helped my business. And it kind of like just me being me over time, I realized where I thought like, oh, I don't know, I'm on the block. But when everything happened, I saw how much they really, really, really rallied around, appreciated me. I saw the work that we have been doing, like, come to fruition. When the clients come in and they talk, and it's a moment of therapy, or it's therapeutic for them, it's very therapeutic for us as well, because we get to exchange ideas or emotions, or sometimes the clients validate us. I may be going through something, and then I feel like, wow, you came right on time because you had the exact message that I needed to hear. So we missed some of that. And so, our staff, we've really had to like check on each other. And, I have to, tell my staff, thank you for checking in on me. Because, sometimes we forget to check in on our strong friends. We know the ones who are more in need, or the ones who are, but the ones who we think got it, or the ones who we think, Flo, she's a go-getter. I know, she's going to make it through. Nothing's going to take her down. But I cannot say that I don't have moments of weakness too, of just missing normalcy. First and foremost, I miss working. I miss being in the community. I miss seeing the people in the community, There's a lot less foot traffic now. People are staying indoors. I miss, grabbing up my staff who's free and saying, hey, let's go have a cocktail while the rest have to still work. There's so many things that I miss, but I probably the most is just like the fellowship of just our peers and our friends. And yeah. When I felt it, I said, I'm going to go out. And when I talk to people and they ask, I'm going to tell them I've been depressed. And I'm going to see, And what I found was people started opening up to me that they have been experiencing those same things. So once again, it gave me some life. So because when I have purpose, when I can talk to people, now I'm back living. If I can sow into you and strike something into you to make you go out and be a better person, now I'm back alive again. I've never been more uncertain about the future. I can't even begin to speculate. I am strapped in, ready for the ride. Not being too churchy, preachy, because it's not about that. But what gives me strength is knowing that there's somebody out there who is bigger than me and who is on my side. So although, I'm down sometimes and I'm sad, I am encouraged. We have to find the beauty in the chaos, because there's some beautiful moments inside the chaos. And so those are the little holes of light. I try to focus in on those little holes of light. Use this time to do the things that you can do, change the things that you can change, and be at peace with whatever else happens. It's above us. It's above us. We're gonna wreck ourselves crazy trying to figure it out. Just take care of you and your loved ones. And I am ready to work, okay? So let's get back to work.